Well, we're here on the close where the game began, 1823. Mr. Ellis picked up the ball, ran with it. From there on, every pupil and teachers left the school and carried the game around the world. So thus we have this now world rugby family, all started from this very ground we're standing on now. So 200 years ago, it still remained a soil-based pitch. We maintain it as highly as we can with our current equipment and so on and so forth. But there comes a point with the way nature is going now in the sense of extremes, that it's time to look at the pitch now for the next 200 years to sort of change it and give it a modern twist, but with a natural finish in a sense. So it's going to be a sand-based pitch with new drainage and irrigation put in. We've worked with Bernhard's now for over 20 years. Great combination. Both our mindsets are towards high quality turf. The care of, the look of, and the performance of turf is paramount to us. We've never looked back since we've taken on the Bernhard grinders. We've added to our machinery fleet with all the confidence that we need to make sure that every time anything that needs to be sharpened is sharpened to the highest degree. So we've never had any downtime with the machinery. It's been working every day we need it. So the confidence is there and the quality of the finish is absolutely spot on.
Anybody who's involved in sports turf at any level wants the best surfaces for many reasons. You know, we want it to look good, it's got to play well, but also safe the athletes and the players that are going to be performing on them surfaces. So it's important that from that point of view, everything's right. And I think for like Rugby School as well, it's a big part of their programme and when they're attracting people to come is people want to look at the facilities and what they're going to be playing sport on and how good they are. And this should be as good as any in the country. What we did as a company at that point was we lent them a set of grinders for a period of time, just to prove one, how easy they are to use, and two, what a difference it would make to the turf. Because at the end of the day, you buy the grinders for what difference it's going to make. And obviously, you know, in top class sport, a place like Rugby School, it's a lot about presentation, plant health, etc. So they saw straight away being able to sharpen that bit more often, and when they wanted, they saw a big difference in the quality of cut and presentation.
This is a huge project. It's been sort of in the offering, say, for about 5 years. When we started to see, with the extremes of weather, the performance of the pitch not quite as where we really wanted. So obviously that was the formative decision time to say, right, you know, how do we take it forward? What is the best way? And obviously we look very conscious about keeping this very natural, so the look of the close doesn't change at all, but the performance of the close goes up to a very high level. The home of any sport is very important, and to have it in its virtual natural state for 200 years since the picking up of the ball is a one-off opportunity. We won't be doing this again in a rush at all, so it's either now or never. So to not give the opportunity to someone to purchase and have a piece at home would be quite criminal not to offer that.
So this is my grandson George, and George is going to be the proud recipient of the centre spot from Big Side 1, and this is going to go in his garden, and this is a gift from his grandpa, something that hopefully he'll treasure and understand, and no doubt through many conversations as he gets older, he will pick up on my passion for the sport, for the town, and for this very location.
At the moment, we're always looking through the school's enterprise department for more and more events. So the use of the ground is becoming more often, obviously. The level of those tournaments and the level of the sort of expression that the school is portraying is very, very high. So the pitch has to resemble that at any day, any time. So that's why we're now doing this changeover of the turf.